Hello, can you hear me? Good.
Yes.
Yes, perfect, fantastic. Sorry about that. So thank you very much for giving us the space here. So yeah, I'm a citizen of Brussels. I'm part of various different initiatives, among those Heroes for Zero. And we basically starting this competition, this contest to reimagine Brussels. The idea is that we this I don't know if you know Rob Hopkins, who studied the movement Transition Town, and he basically in the last book wrote about the fact that the biggest crisis we face is not only a crisis of the climate crisis, but also a crisis of imagination. And so we need to be able to visualize where the future, better future that we want. And so that's kind of the goal of our initiative here, is to help us reimagine the streets of Brussels with architects, urbanists, artists, whoever wants to basically give a go at reimagining the streets or the places that we have in Brussels. And so we've seen like how, this is Düsseldorf in Germany, like how cities used to be made for cars, but through visualization, now we can start imagining a different future. And there is this whole new genre that is really coming back to life, which is called solar punk, which is all about an art movement that envision a future that might look if humanity succeeded in solving all the major issues, challenges that we have, such as climate change and pollution. And so that's what here we see some visualization of what Barcelona in 2050 might look like, what Madrid in 2050 might look like. So the question is, what could Brussels look like in 2050? Here we also have some artists to make some crazy animations, different places. So just so nice to be able to see, through various different techniques. And so we invite people to do animations like those ones, so it could be paintings, it could be models, it could be really a lot of different things. The idea is really to explore what's possible out there. I can show the presentation later if you want, so that you can see. Here is another one, Jan Kamensky, who is doing those animations where you see all the things starting flying around. You can look on his Vimeo page. There's a bunch of other videos like that. So anyway, those are basically like all of those great ways to imagine a different future. The second goal we have with this is to also teach local artists NFTs as a way to fund artwork, because yes, we need also, if you want to think outside of the box, we also need to think outside of the box when it comes to how we're going to fund all of those contests and funding artists. So I don't know if you're really familiar with NFTs. It's kind of this new thing in the world of cryptocurrencies. It stands for non-fungible tokens. And the problem that it solves is that if you're an artist or an architect and you do a model and you do a painting on a canvas, it's easy for you to sell it, right? Because you have a physical piece of art, right, that you can sell. But if nowadays, more and more of those art pieces, as I've just shown you, are actually made directly on a computer, right? So how can you possibly sell the original version of it? It's impossible because anyone can copy paste a JPEG, an image or a video. And so NFTs is basically a technical solution to basically say, as an artist, as the author of an art piece, to basically say like, okay, I certify that this is me who did this, and this is a certificate of authenticity that can be sold on the internet. And so, yeah, Belgian style, this is not an NFT. The NFT is not the actual art piece, it's actually the certificate of authenticity. I'm not going to go too much into details. I'm going to open the floor after if you have questions about that. But the most important aspect of this is that this is a way to fund together a new generation of artists. In the last Renaissance, it was all about the Medicis, right, who were the godfathers of the Renaissance, who funded a new generation of artists. And here, with the internet and NFTs, we have the opportunity as citizens to come together and crowdfund a new generation. So the contest is starting now, and it's going to be till the end of February that people can submit their different artwork. And then we are going to have an exhibition at the Citizen Corner. So the Citizen Corner is this place in Schaerbeek. It's a temporary occupation, 1,000 square meters next to the Sojafat Park, and where it's being like a temporary occupation with citizens. So we organize plenty of activities. Everyone is invited to organize something. We also do Crypto Wednesdays every first Wednesday of the month, where people can learn about this new internet of crypto. And plenty of other activities. And so we have this big space, and we're gonna organize an exhibition there in April, so that all the best art pieces that came out of this contest will be able to be displayed there. This is actually Rob Hopkins actually came to the Citizen Corner to present his book. And so yes, that's the Citizen Corner Brussels, where we're gonna organize that. And then there's gonna be some prizes, right? So we're gonna have for 5,000 euros committed to buy the NFT of all of the different artwork. And so those are the prizes that you can basically win. There's a jury, gender balance, also of different generations. We have digital artist Joanie Lemercier, Soumaya Majdoub from Women in Urbanism, and Catherine Verticht, visiting professor at the University of Ghent, who's been doing a lot of work also on public space. And then Lux Kuiten, who's been doing Digital City, is a well-known architect from Brussels, who has actually been doing solar punk without knowing, probably for the past 40 years. And so yeah, these are, if you're looking for more information, I would invite you to go check out the website, Imagine.Brussels. Send us an email. If you can, print the poster. We need help to publicize, make sure that all the people in Brussels who can contribute or participate in this join this initiative.
All right.
That's what I have for you. Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's very cool and interesting. Please send us the PowerPoint, and we will share it with the students also. So
I will.
Yeah, it's a great initiative.